Alright fellas, last morning, saw those two good bucks last night back over here. I'm going to get up, see if they've bedded somewhere I can stalk them, or if there's some other ones that I've missed. Okay, I've glassed about a basin and an avalanche chute. And the sun's just barely hitting the peaks here. I'm moving pretty fast this morning. I know kind of where the bucks should be in this country. And this time of morning they should be moving. I don't need to sit on one spot and just watch. At least that's what I'm thinking today. So. Buck spotted, 1.5 miles. Saw him through the 8s. I'm gonna pull the scope out and check him out. Wide as his ears. Can't see him super well, but I can definitely tell he's not worth sitting here and losing my prime glassing hours. He seems to be alone, but I'll just know where he's at and keep checking on him through the morning. Okay, been about 5 minutes since I saw that other one. I just moved over the ridge. I got 4 more climbing a big slope right here, so I'll get the spotter on them. There they are. That top right one in the square is about 26 wide. I think he's the buck last night that I was with the double main beam buck, but I don't see the double main beam buck. Of course, he's older, so he's just left. This buck's still right out there. That's only about 500 yards from where I saw him last night, so I'm just going to keep looking for a better one. Okay, it's about 20 minutes later. Jumped over into another basin, and here's about a 164 point feeding right here. I can't see around the hill where he came from, so I'm hoping he's not alone. Another buck's right there. Alright boys, I gave those bucks about 15 minutes. If I didn't know the area very well, I'd probably watch them even longer, but there's some more buck country. Another half mile that way I want to look at before it gets too late. I'm pretty sure there's just these two down here. Well, it's 9 a.m. I didn't see any more bucks over here. Those other two that I was watching, that's all that was there, so the magic hours passed for spotting bucks. And it's day 10 of this hunt. If you followed it from the beginning, thank you. I hope you learned something. I've hunted from the desert to the high country. I've hit all the pockets I know that usually hold good bucks, and as you've seen, I've barely found 2 shooters. And that's how it is on public land. 9 of the 10 days of this hunt were on public land. It's just tough, but if you weren't after a big deer, of course I saw lots of 160, 170 type bucks, and just elected not to stalk them. And so if you're not quite so picky, it's not quite so hard. So anyways, that wraps it up. I'm 14 miles back in here. I got a long old ride to the pickup. I'm just going to pussyfoot my way out here down to the horses, get them packed up and go. Archery season is open a couple more weeks. I do plan to hunt. I will keep you guys posted. It'll probably be lots shorter hunts, day hunts here and there. I try to put my big hunt right at the beginning when the bucks are still in velvet. They're all rubbing now. They just get harder to find. They're still killable. They just get harder to find. So anyways, I hope you learned something, and I had a good time. It's always good to get out in the deer country. Always good. Praise the Lord, eh?